Well, good morning, everyone. I decided not to tell a scary story. I've already posted 2 of those. So this is actually a true story of how I celebrated a Halloween just a few years ago. This was the most fun I've ever had on a Halloween. And I'll show you a little picture and then I will kind of talk. So this is kind of a path. This is the house I lived in, the driveway. So this was a hole. We dug a grave, and my youngest son laid in this grave. And what he did, he laid there with one leg and one hand sticking out. And when people would walk up the driveway, they would like kick his foot. And when they kicked his foot, he wouldn't react, and they thought he was a dummy. Then they continued to walk up, and they tried to open this coffin. It was a real coffin, a real coffin, and people would try to open the door, and it wouldn't open. Then they would walk over here and open or knock on the door because they wanted their candy. When they knocked on the door, then my daughter would open it, dressed in her witch costume, and say,
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I'd step up from behind her in my Dracula costume and open my cape up like I was going to come out after them. And then they would start to back away. And as they started to back away, then my son and the zombie would stand up and start walking towards them here. And so then as they tried to leave, you can see they've only got this little opening because there's 2 cars here that are parked in the way. The son is standing here as a zombie, and the kids are like, oh no, oh no. And then this coffin door would open, and my son would be in there in his Dracula costume, and he would just look at them, and then he would open up his cape and hold out the bowl of candy for them to take. And then everybody loved it. It ended up being a very, very long night because everybody had so much fun. They kept bringing their friends over, and they wouldn't tell them what was going to happen. They let them get scared. So it was like a very small haunted house. But my children and I, we had a blast. It was such a fun night. So I know it's a new holiday here. Maybe it'll catch on, and maybe it'll go away. So everyone who's participating today, thank you. I'm very happy to see you, and I hope we all have a lot of fun. Bye-bye.